Well, the whole practice yesterday was concern for Justin. That was it. And we didn't even do any video yesterday in practice because we were so concerned about Justin. We were looking at all of our options. I'll be absolutely honest. I thought, from what I saw and what I heard and that there was no way that Justin was going to play today. None. I thought he was out for the series, frankly. And we even brought in Ange Kwame to see if he could replace Justin. But then Justin said, I think I can play. And so, got to give RC and the training group a huge thank you, because they got him in a position where they could put a tape in and secure that thumb. And then, but I still didn't think he was going to play. And then what does he do? He gets player of the game. I mean, amazing. He's not only just a great player, but he's such a warrior. God, sorry, I'm embarrassing him right now. You can see him turning red, right? But yeah, what a warrior he is to come out and play tonight. I didn't think he had any chance at all to play tonight. And he not only played, but he played like this.
Thank you, Coach Tim. Justin, you didn't just play tonight, you excelled. What did the last 48 hours look like for you? What allowed this magic to happen? And what kind of faith did you have to fight through?
Man, it's been a little tough, but like Coach said, the guys on the staff, Kane, RC, and Nars, they did a really good job as far as just keeping the thumb stable. So just a lot of ice. And just trying to mentally prepare myself, just try to go through the game, and luckily I had the support from the team, the host, coaching staff, and everybody. So just wanted to go out there and just be there for the team and just try to get a win.
I just got to add that this may sound a little gross, but when you take that tape off his thumb falls out. Just literally falls out like that. He doesn't even stay in the joint. It just literally falls out. So, that's secured in there right now. But the moment that tape comes out, there's no security at all. It just automatically falls out of the joint. So it automatically dislocates. So again, that's painful, and that's what he went through tonight to get out there and play. Amazing.
JB, did it ever cross your mind to not play tonight? Was that an option for you?
As soon as they just got the thumb stable, I knew I could play. I think the only problem was the only doubt I had was just if the thumb just keep falling out of place and it's not stable. But like I said, the staff, they did a great job just keeping it stable.
Will you have to be operated on after the finals?
It looks like it, maybe so.
Yeah, we'll just have to see a hand specialist at the end of it all.
At this point, we're opening the floor to the media.
Justin, congratulations. What an effort. When you came out for pretty warm-ups, of course the crowd was excited about it. What were you feeling? And then you started off at 6 or 7 the first half with 3 points.
Definitely coming out. I had my headphones on, so I couldn't really hear the crowd too much, but I definitely heard them. And it's the fans for Ginebra. It's like no other. They always here to support, give us great energy. And then when I came out and heard the crowd, it was just a feeling of comfort and just became more energetic, from the crowd.
Justin, you made 6 of 7 the first half. Was that what you expect, or just the middle of the game, just trying to get a feel first, then in the second half maybe box out or something?
Yeah, I wanted to be aggressive. I wanted to continue trying to play like I've been playing. I definitely had doubt as far as the tape. It's a different feel. But yesterday and before the game today, I got a good feel for it. So I think I got the hang of it. I don't want to jinx myself, but I kind of got a good feel for it now.
Coach Tim, of course, there's a great Willie Reed playing in that moment in the NBA Finals, even after getting hurt. And you see Brownlee here, like pushing through pain. How much of an inspiration was Justin for the
I remember that well. I mean, I'm old enough to say that I saw that game on TV. I mean, and I was a big Laker fan at the time, and he came out and beat the Lakers. But he only played for like 2 minutes, and then he didn't play anymore. I mean, this guy came out and played 45 minutes and 46 minutes and did what he did through all that pain. I really haven't seen anything that amazing in my career, in my 35 years, 36 years, seeing a guy have that kind of injury and come back and be able to play at the kind of level he's played at. So kudos to him. But I mean, we're obviously the focus is on Justin, but we played a really good team game tonight as well. I mean, Jamie stepped up, made some huge shots for us, and he defended. He and Steven did a great job defending RHJ tonight, and so we played a really good defensive game, and we got our offense going a little bit. So hopefully we can continue that into the next game, and just hopefully we can continue to minister Justin and get him through the series.
Justin, 30 years ago, the Never Say Die spirit was born. And now we've witnessed and you personified that Never Say Die spirit. So your reaction in that?
I got to understand what, the Never Say Die, the mentality through JJ and Martin. My first stint here in 2016, it was a moment in the finals. We were playing Morocco, and Coach Tim, I'm sure you remember.
Yeah, I remember.
I think we was down in that series.
Yeah, we were down like 17 points, and we were down in the series. I think 2-1.
Yeah.
And Mark and JJ got on the floor and just brought us back in a brilliant performance by the two of them. And they weren't playing all that much at that time. They were coming off the bench, and they just turned that game around. And I think that's when he and even me really. I'd always battled against the Never Say Die, but that was the first time I ever really felt it down to my core, that Never Say Die. And so I agree. Mark and JJ, they tell us what it's all about.
Yeah.
Coach, how do you plan to manage Justin in the next days? If he's still injured?
Well, it's not one of those injuries that's going to get better over time. It's probably going to need some surgery, and so again, we'll just try to administer to it, do the best we can. RC, we feel he's not only our PT here, but he's also the PT for the Gilas team. We feel he's the best in the business, and then we have Nards, who's our team nurse doctor. He's not officially a doctor, but he acts like a doctor for it. And they're going to be the one. They're going to be our MVPs right now. Our MIPs, our most important people on the team, getting him ready for practice tomorrow and for a game on Sunday.
Just how difficult is your injury when doing like normal stuff, like maybe eating or drinking?
I'm kind of left-handed, so I do a lot of things with my left hand. So
Ambidextrous.
With his writing, eating, maybe
Right,
gripping
right.
things and opening things, maybe a little difficult, but it's not too bad though.
What should you talk about Japanese game? His best game of the finals.
Yeah, he played really well. I mean, he got some really nice isolations and took advantage of it at really important times. And he asked to come out of the game down the stretch because he was really tired. So we brought him out, and then that team with Steven and Jamie and Mav just kind of course, Justin and Scotty kind of took off at that time. But we would never have gotten there without Japheth, and he did. He was good on both sides of the floor. And that's what we need to stay in this series and try to win it. Those kind of performances from Japeth, from Jamie, can't all be Justin. Can't all be Justin and Scotty. It's got to be more. So those performances are crucial.
All right, that wraps it up. Oh, sorry, Sir Jerry, go ahead.
Coach, when did the decision to build in Justin came? Just before?
No, it was a game time decision right before the game. We had felt pretty good about it at practice because he was able to catch and shoot the ball, but we didn't really know until we got to the game and he decided to go. But I said before practice, I told you this, before practice, I said there's absolutely zero chance he was going to be able to play or even be a part of the series anymore, in my mind. And but he got out, got some shots. I was shocked. I remember I walked over, what are you doing shooting the ball? He was there in the corner shooting the ball. And I was going, what are you doing shooting? And I go, how do you feel? He goes, I feel okay. I don't feel the pain. It's locked in. So that's the story. So he started thinking, hey, maybe he can play. But didn't really know until he got out there and played. We were afraid the thumb would fall out within the first minute or two.
Did you allow Justin to practice tomorrow shooting?
We'll see. We'll see how he feels tomorrow. It's always it's going to be all about how he feels. He knows his body better than anybody.
Coach, for this game, you were already prepared to play all Filipino.
Like I said, we had brought Hans Kwame to the practice, and we were thinking about. I had spoken to Hans personally and asked him to come in case, but he had a little bit of a knee issue, so we weren't sure that he'd be able to. But we were thinking maybe we'd have to go all Filipino Friday, and then maybe he could play on Sunday, Anj, and that was our thoughts. And if Justin would have been out for the series. But we were exploring options. We were making phone calls. There was some talk about getting RHJ's brother as well. I mean, we had everything on the table we were thinking about. Al Francis was the one who was really in charge of that.
That would be something, Coach. Hollis Jefferson's brother.
I'd rather have Justin. Sorry, but I'd rather have Justin. But but that would have been, to me, it would have been kind of almost a distraction to the two of them playing against each other. We would have lost the real sense of the final series. So, but like I said, all options were on the table. We were looking at everything.
All right.